It seems to me that we have something to talk to the Americans about, and we believe that they will change their position, especially after today's news. On the territory of Ukraine, in the Donetsk region, Tarasivka and Belogorivka, there are documents. There are their passports. There are even credit cards. These are citizens of China. I think that this is a very important element. I think the United States of America needs to pay attention because of what is happening today. And we expect after that this is another country that militarily supports the Russian invasion of Ukraine on the side of Russia. This is another one after Iran and the military of North Korea. But there is a difference. The North Koreans in the Kursk direction fought against us, and the Chinese are fighting on the territory of Ukraine. And I think that this is an important point that we need to discuss with our partners. I understand that we are a strong country, but we cannot fight simultaneously with many countries, all of which need something from us. I hope that after this situation, Americans will talk more with Ukrainians and then with Russians. Well, let's hope that the Chinese side will also react. In principle, I instructed the Minister of Foreign Affairs and the Minister of Regional Development to contact the Chinese partners, so that they can give us an explanation of the appropriate actions. Relevant documents are being signed. China is verifying the relevant situation with the Ukrainian side. Let me stress that the Chinese government always asks Chinese citizens to stay away from conflict zones, to avoid getting involved in any form of armed conflict, and especially to refrain from participating in any party's military operations. The statement is completely unfounded. China's position on the Ukraine crisis is unequivocal and has been widely recognized by the international community. Ukraine should correctly view China's efforts and constructive role in politically resolving the Ukraine crisis. As for whether there has been communication between China and Ukraine, I have no information.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.